listening to Wildcats Live with Scott Lindsay and Granville Meredith on your home for Edmonson County High School football. Only on EdmonsonVoice.com. And now, here's Scott and Granville.
Evening, Wildcat fans. We're here at Mayfield High School where the Wildcats will take on the Mayfield Cardinals in the first round of the Kentucky High School Athletic Association Class 2A playoffs. I'm Scott Lindsay, and alongside me in the booth is Granville Meredith. We're glad you're joining us for another live broadcast here on the home of Edmonson County Sports, Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy. It's time for the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to kickoff. The Cardinals are coached by head coach Joe Morris. The Cardinals have had a great regular season, going 8-1, including a huge win last week against Christian County, 72-8. Their lone loss has been a 7-point loss on the road at Paducah-Tillman. The Cardinals also tout the Class 2A District 1 Player of the Year in quarterback Zane Cartwright. Mayfield has outscored their opponents 445-121 so far this year. Their balanced offense and defensive prowess will be a tough test for the Wildcats tonight here in Mayfield. The Wildcats are coached by head coach Zach Vincent, who is in his second season as head coach for the Wildcats. The Wildcats are 2-8 on the season and picked up a big win of their own last week at Breckenridge County, 41-0. The Wildcats did a great job on the defensive side of the ball, and their misdirection in motion on offense kept the Tigers guessing all night. Noah Meredith was an impressive 4 for 5 in passing with 105 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also ran for a touchdown. The rushing attack was led by Michael Mills with 268 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Wildcats hope to unbridle the magic once more and stun the Cardinals here tonight in the playoffs in Mayfield. Joining me in the booth is always my partner, Granville Meredith. Granville?
Scott, I'm wore out. We left yesterday about 8 o'clock to get down here. We've had 3 airplane rides, 2 ferry boat rides, and then we had the last 4 or 5 miles here was an Amish buggy ride. But we got here, and we're ready for some foosball here, but I'm kind of disappointed.
Did what?
Well, if you look right out there in the center of that field,
yeah, I know.
That looks just almost like a Louisville Cardinal bird. And I know Jody will be upset with me, but I just might keep my hand up like this. But other than that, Scott, I mean, it looks the grass is brown. It's not green anymore.
It's grass, though.
But I'm looking for a good football game here tonight in Mayfield. I just hope the long ride down on the bus for the boys, I hope we get off the bus and ready to play here in about 11 minutes and 54 seconds.
Absolutely, and we appreciate everybody that's going to be with us tonight. A Thursday night game. I think that's my very first Thursday night game, but it's a little bit different than what we'll have. But, with the shortage in officials this year, and they actually add officials when they go into the playoffs, so that makes it even more short, Granville. So they backed us up to Thursday night. And we're down here in Mayfield to take on the Cardinals in the first round of the Kentucky High School Athletic Class 2A playoffs.
I was kind of joking earlier, but our long-distance listener of the night may end up being somebody back from Sweden, or Mammoth Cave Road. I'm not really for sure.
Yeah, it's a long way. We were talking on the way down here, and you actually go to the end of the earth and take a left, and that takes you right into the stadium.
Well, seriously, Scott, it's not the end of the world here, but you can see it from there.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to keep it right here for just a moment, folks. They're going to do the national anthem here in about a minute, but we do want to talk about a few of the starters that they've got prior to going in. Zane Cartwright's going to be the starting as their quarterback. Last week he was 5 for 7 with 183 yards and 4 touchdown pass completions. He is the real deal. So we'll get to see him in action tonight, and we're going to go ahead and take a break and get ready for the national anthem. And we'll be right back to discuss more of the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to kickoff. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
For nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we
Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money. It's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
County is now within arm's reach on your smartphone. Our new mobile app offers remote deposit capture, bill pay, PIN login, and Touch ID. See your transaction history, even turn your card on and off with the swipe of a finger. Available for Android and iPhone through Google Play and Apple App Store.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Bank of Edmonson County in Brownsville, Bowling Green, Smiths Grove, and now on your phone.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we
Welcome back to the Bank of Edmonson County Countdown to Kickoff on Wildcats Live here on EdmonsonVoice.com, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru. Tonight's injury report is sponsored by McReynolds Physical Therapy in Granville. In talking with the coaches, I think the only injuries that we have are the ones that we've had for several weeks. I don't think there's any new ones. So that's a good thing coming into this game, especially after last week at Breckenridge County, a very physical game that the Wildcats played, but they come out with a 41-0 win. Tonight's first half sponsor is brought to you by A-Plus Family Healthcare in Brownsville. And Granville, let's go ahead and talk about, we'll go ahead and finish up with some of the starters for Mayfield. We talked about Zane Cartwright being 5 for 7 last week, 183 yards and 4 touchdowns. Josiah England is the running back that had a 78-yard rush last week for a touchdown. Ken Shelley also had a touchdown last week. And let's see, on the receiving end, Mac Hoover had 2 receptions for 87 yards and 2 touchdowns. So that's pretty good averages there, Granville.
Well, I think I heard one of their radio guys, or I may have seen it or pulled it up. I think, was it last week they scored 72 against
72 to 8, yeah.
So they can score.
Right.
And then I was watching their kicker in warm-up. He can kick the ball. So we just need to come out, be ready to go, and play Wildcat football tonight and make this game entertaining.
One of the things last week, Granville, that is a telltale sign of a very good team. They had 208 yards rushing on the ground last week, but they gave up negative 19 rushing yards on the ground.
I wish you hadn't went there, but okay. All right.
Yeah, which means they're probably very stout up front with their line. So the Wildcats will have to get them off the ball tonight. And that takes us down to the keys to victory. And the keys to victory are sponsored by Keppel Auction and Realty. Granville, what do the Wildcats need to do to pick up a big win tonight here in the first round of the playoffs at Mayfield?
Well, number one, Scott, the Wildcats defense has to be laser focused on their assignments tonight, both on the run plays and passing. The Cardinals can strike on any mistakes the Wildcats make. Number two, the Wildcats can't afford turnovers. When you turn the ball over to a talented team, they make you pay for it on the scoreboard. Ball security will be paramount tonight. And number three, offense must be able to move the ball against the Cardinal defense. Last week, the Wildcats used motion and misdirection along with the passing game to keep the Tigers guessing. They must be able to continue that trend tonight against Mayfield. If you can't move the ball, you can't score, period.
Yeah, I agree, Granville. I think those are 3 great keys to the game. And I think, talking about number one, the Wildcats have got to be able to stop the run as well as the pass tonight with, Zane Cartwright throwing. He only threw 7 attempts, but it's 183 yards and 4 touchdowns. So it was very opportune passing that set him up. And, of course, they had 11. What's crazy, Granville? They won 72-0, and according to the stats, they ran 16 total plays.
That's solid.
I'm sorry, 18. I miscounted it. It's 18.
Then that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
18 plays and 72-8. So those are kind of crazy stats. You would think that they had 4,000 yards, but they had 400 right at 400 yards total last week. But I do think that those keys are definitely on.
Kind of sounds like the time of possession may not have been in their favor either if they scored 72. So.
And that's one of the things.
The Edmondson boys that are on the DL this week, their right arms, I think one of them may be dislocated, but Hornswoggle and the Big Show had an eating contest at Poly Eyes, and I'll just leave you guessing who won.
Well, it wasn't the Big Show.
It wasn't the Big Show.
Yeah.
The Big Show came in.
But the Big Show still packed it away, though.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, packed it away. 2:43 before kickoff here, and the Wildcats are on the sideline. We're going to keep it here. Tonight's starting lineups, as we spoke about, were brought to you by Josh Roney, State Farm Insurance. And tonight's kickoff is brought to you by Edmonson County PBA Kyle White.
And, Scott, I want to give a huge shout-out to the Edmonton Boys cameraman, Preston, who does a fantabulous job each week. And most of the time, he never hears us brag on him because he
can't hear us.
Up in the rafters or wherever.
Right.
But tonight we've got him inside right beside us in the heat. He's not being weathered. He won't be rained on. So he's sitting right here. Preston, great job, buddy.
What is – they were dragging part of the sign,
well,
that they busted through.
They've got 3 American flags and a school flag, and here they come.
Well, I like 3 of the 4.
And I've noticed, they got about 413 kids on the roster, it looks like.
Yeah, if you can possibly have a football number, they've got it on the field right now.
I've never seen a team have 3-digit numbers, but they've got 3 down there. I think they got 103 and 104.
But they do have a lot of kids on the team, which bodes well for them. And we're sitting a little bit up from where we normally sit, but hopefully we can
make out the numbers.
Yeah. All right, I've got them. So there's Mills back on this side for us.
So we are receiving.
We are. And number 10, Noah Meredith on the other side. So we'll see here. Getting ready to get it started here in less than a minute, folks. And it's playoff football, Granville. It's perfect playoff football. And I know that
and it's cool.
Yeah, some people don't like the cool, but I love it, especially when it's football. Well, I would say football Friday night, but it's football Thursday night this week.
When you have to layer up, that's when football gets fun.
Yeah, or don't layer up.
Yeah.
But this is a very nice stadium down here, Granville, and I love the big scoreboard they've got down here to our right. Makes it a whole lot easier to see, and you can see it from just about anywhere. So,
and our fans have followed us down. We got a pretty good crew over there in the stands tonight on this cold Thursday.
And Mayfield is getting ready to line up, and we'll see who is kicking off for them.
And he is amphibious, too, because he was kicking with his left foot earlier, too. So, 83 maybe?
It looked like
82?
81.
81.
So that will be Lincoln Suter. He'll be kicking off for Mayfield.
Kicking suits him.
Yep, I agree. And they're waiting for the official to put the ball down, getting everything restarted. The scoreboard is set. And, folks, we're getting ready for Class 2A playoff football right here in Mayfield tonight. They'll be kicking off from the 40. He's decided to move it around a little bit. He don't take a 400-yard leap at it like the other one
you
did.
better be ready. You're going to miss this kickoff.
Yep. And there it is, and it's going to be a low-line drive. It's going to be fielded at the 12-yard line. Right up the middle, cuts it back, and that's Elkins. And he's going to be taken down at about the 20-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. But it's going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats.
I don't know if they're giving him forward progress at the
Yeah,
20 or
know.
going back
Yeah.
to 21.
There we go.
Nice.
Tonight's first quarter actions brought to you by the Edmonson County Chamber of Commerce here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. And here come the Wildcats on offense. Meredith sets up in the backfield with Doherty and Mills on either side in shotgun formation. There's a snap. Mills comes across. He's got some room. He's got the 26-yard line. We'll see where they spot him down. Nice job by Mills to get out on the corner.
27.
And they are going to give him the 27.
Ooh, what about that?
So that's going to be a 6-yard run. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 4.
I like the little misdirection in the backfield.
I did cut back to the weak
The
side.
old rotted counter.
There's Noah set up again, same formation, and he's going to take it himself with Mills as a lead blocker. He's only going to get about 1, maybe 2. They're going to spot him at the 29-yard line. So that's going to be 3rd down and 2. Going into the first down territory, Graham. Well, 3rd down and short. I like that. 10:55 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Just underway here in Mayfield. No score. Wildcats against the Cardinals tonight. And here comes Meredith breaking the huddle. Same formation, receivers out to each side. And Mayfield's maneuvering around. They fake the quarterback keeper, and Mills takes it up the sideline, and that's looks to be enough for the first down. We'll see where they spot it, and they are giving him. That's a Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down. So nice job by the Wildcats. Good blocking, gets it out there. It's going to be 1st and 10. Play comes from the sideline. Break the huddle. And Noah sets up again in the same formation. There's the snap. And it's going to pitch it to Mills going up the opposite side. He goes in the air, and that's a dangerous thing to do. He's going to be taken down for a little bit of a loss, about 1.5 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down. I don't know if I'd try to leap them guys if I was him.
No, keep your feet.
When you get upended like that, you never know what's going to happen. Nothing could happen, and then everything could happen.
Well, the upend is not the problem.
Right.
It's somebody else coming
landing.
in behind and catch you in midair, and you have no way to protect yourself.
And here come the Wildcats. All right, he's going to be up under center this time.
Deeper in the middle, Scott, if we run a little pass play.
And, well, that didn't fool anybody. It was I formation. They hand off to Doherty going up the left side, and he's going to be taken down for a loss of another yard or so on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 13. Play comes in from the sideline. 9 minutes and counting left to go here in the first quarter.
Gary Ariondondo said we've already got more positive yards than their opponent last week.
Yep, that's true. Meredith sets up in shotgun. Handoff goes to Mills, and they're keying on him, going to take him down for another loss on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Wildcats. Looks like 4th down at about 14. Looks like 13.5, 14. Let's just hope we stay positive yardage.
Mm-hmm. And we got a timeout on the field by the Wildcats.
Looked like the sideline saw something that they didn't like with the formation that the Wildcats came out in to punt. So they're going to call a timeout. Again, tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by the Edmonson County Chamber of Commerce here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. 4th down and 14 for the Wildcats. 8:18 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, tonight's first week action of the 2A playoffs.
Scott, I'm just noticing we're here at a football field, but we've got 3 other softball fields and baseball field, and they're covered up with kids.
Right.
This is a sports community.
It is. It is. And Meredith's going to set up. Snap. And there's the punt. And it's going to hit the ground. And it's going to be short, so it's going to leave them with a short side of the field. It's going to be 1st and 10, Mayfield. Let's see where they spotted. It should be around the 42 or 43, and it's going to be the 43. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Mayfield from the 43. We get our first look at the 2A District 1 Player of the Year.
Well, they're in their area
Zane
offense
Cartwright.
already. They're ready to go.
Cartwright sets up. There's the fake handoff. He's going to air it out across the middle, and he's got him. And it's going to be a touchdown for number 33. The first play of the game, a 43-yard touchdown pass to Diego Torres.
Just lined up, backed up 3 yards, and done a little post pattern, and scampered on down in there for a 43-yard touchdown.
Look at this weird setup.
Ooh. They're on for the extra point, and they snapped it and run it on in.
Yeah, the Wildcats weren't paying any attention at all to that lineup.
No, they done a they lined up out here to the left with the holder. So with 8:01 left in the first quarter, it's Mayfield 7, Edmondson 0. We're going to have to watch for that, Scott, because they just lined up with a little trick play, and while we were looking around, they snapped the ball and just ran it in for a touchdown or a 2-point conversion. Well, I don't know. I thought on a 2-point conversion it was 2 points. That should be 8, shouldn't it? I'm not going to say nothing.
Yeah, I was typing, so I didn't even see it.
Well, no, I mean they didn't kick the ball. They ran it in.
Oh, then it is a 2-point conversion.
They've changed it now, so it's 8-0. They just didn't. Scoreboard was just a little delayed. So Scott, one play with about 6 or 8 seconds there, and they have taken the lead from us.
That's what we were talking about, being laser focused, Graham. Well, you're going to have to tonight, or it's going to get out from under us quickly.
And here's the kickoff. It goes down. He brings it back towards the middle, and he's just slobber-knockered on the 20. I believe that was Elkins. Yeah, Elkins with a return. So they're going to give him forward progress on about the 21-yard line, Scott.
It'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats from a 21-yard line. Let's see what the Wildcats can get going here. 7:55 left to go in the first quarter again. Mayfield with a quick strike and a 2-point conversion, lead 8-0. Meredith sets up in shotgun. He's going to hand the ball off going to Mills up the right side, and it's going to be snuffed out. It's going to be 2nd down and 11 after a loss of 1 on the play. And that's one of those things we talked about, Graham, but we're going to have to get some variety or motion into the offense, or they're going to pick us apart down there.
I like the first play. We done like a little counter, and then we just tried to run it straight up the middle, and they're keying on Mills.
They're keying on the run hard right now.
Well, they probably watched the film last week and saw that his 268 yards. They're not going to allow him to get that tonight.
There's a snap. Noah's looking to pass. He's rolling out to his right. Cuts it upfield. He's got some room. And he gets hammered at about the 22-yard line. He should have went ahead and got out of bounds over there and saved himself the hit, but I know Noah, he's not going to do that. But you look at the lineman, Graham, you got 6'5", 270, 5'9", 225, 6 foot 200, 6 foot 210, 6'2", 270, 6'2", 255, 6'1", 280. You got some big boys out there from Mayfield on the line.
They like their cornbread down here.
Yeah, they do. Noah sets up. And he's going to roll out to his right this time, cuts it back, airs it out. and it's going to be incomplete. And there's a flag down. Let's see what the flag is.
Well, maybe been holding on the official in the backfield there. He kind of blocked Noah, but
yeah, there was a receiver over there, so I'm not sure what this is going to be.
false start. They're going to decline it, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 11 from the 21.
Why did they let the play go if it was false start?
Well, it could have been. It may have not been a legal procedure. That may have been another option for
Illegal procedure.
Illegal shit. Or it could have been something. I don't know.
It's going to bring up 4th down and 11 either way. 7:01 left to go here in the first quarter.
They may have not have stopped when he blew his whistle.
Yeah, I don't know.
And now we got another timeout on the field.
Is it us again?
Yes, sir.
Well, we've played 5 minutes into the game, and we've got 2 timeouts called, and both of them on 4th down for kicking plays. So, obviously, we didn't like the setup up there. Coach Zach Vincent comes out and talks to him for a second. And the Wildcats back on the field waiting for the Cardinals now.
Well, one thing about timeouts, you can't take them with you.
You can take them with you to the second quarter, though.
Yeah, that is true. You can't take them at halftime.
No, you can't. No, you can't. So we'll see here. And Meredith is going to set up for the punt. There's the snap. A little high. He picks it up. Does a pooch punt. Not much action on it, but it's going to bounce and hit. And again, they're going to take it around the 45-yard line. So 6:51 left to go here in the first quarter. The Cardinals lead the Wildcats by a score of 8-0. It's going to be 1st and 10. Cardinals from the Wildcat 45-yard line. I'll tell you what I'd run.
What?
The exact same play I ran last time. One play touchdown, I'd make them stop it. I'd do the exact same play. But here we go. Cartwright set up in shotgun formation. Single back in the backfield. There's the snap. He does hand the ball off to number 24 going up the middle. He's got a hit of steam. Going to be taken down by the Wildcats, but that's Starks with a 12-yard carry. And that's enough for a Mayfield first down.
Was that Tony Starks?
No.
Oh.
It kind of looked like him, though, didn't it? And there's the handoff coming up the right side, and he's got a hit of steam. And, nice undercut by Mills, but it's still a nice run. And, he's chirping at Elkins over there on the sideline a little bit. Hopefully they won't get silly with it. That's enough for another Mayfield first down. Cartwright drops back. Quick pass to the right side, and he's going to get it, and it's going to be another touchdown for Mayfield.
Kind of a little
That's number 8.
kind of a little pass out there and a little outlining screen. And they're doing that same setup over here, so now they're going to shift back to do the actual extra point now. Wasn't going to catch us twice on the same play. So on is their left-footed kicker. Here's the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. Looks good here. They say it's good. So with 5:57 left here in the first quarter, it's Mayfield 15, Edmondson 0. All right, Scott, they scored in 11 seconds, and they've scored in less than a minute. We've got to put a stop to this. Or it could be I would say long night, but it'll be a short night because it'll be a running clock for long. And, I mean, I know Mayfield is a powerhouse football team. I mean,
Sure.
they've only lost one game, but, it kind of looks like me if 4 or 5 of them was to go down with an injury, they've got 6 or 7 to come in and fill the positions.
Yep, guaranteed. Guaranteed. They've got a big sideline over here. 5:57 left to go in the first quarter. The Wildcats trail the Cardinals by a score of 15-0. Number 81 for Mayfield, that is Lincoln Suter, is going to come in and kick off to the Wildcats. And there's a booming kick down the middle. It's going to hit, and he's going to have to pick it up. And he's going to be taken down inside the 5-yard line. And that's a great kick by Suter.
Well, his first 2 went to Elkins, and I think they kind of thought he was going to do that again and kicked it in a hole over there and took a great bounce and just.
Yeah, checked up at about the 1-yard line.
So now they're saying the ball's on the 2.
Yep. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats. They're saying it's on the 3-yard line now.
Okay, 3. I'll take it on the 3.
Meredith sets up under center, and they're bringing the house. There's the
And a
and
safety.
it's going to be a safety. Yep. Or are they giving him?
They're giving him a safety. So with 5:44 left here in the first quarter, Mayfield scores on a safety. They brought the house and I think 3 managers and caught us sleeping in the backfield for a safety. So it's 17 Mayfield, Edmondson 0. And now I believe Edmondson will have to do a free kick from the 20, maybe?
I don't know what it is in high school. It's a free kick, but I think it is a 20.
I think it's the 20 free kick, and that's where their officials are lined up at. But we'll see. Whitehead is going to the opposite end of the field, so yeah, he's holding the ball at the 20. So they could either punt it or they can put it on a tee and kick it. And so now I believe that's Gates, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So Mr. Gates, a.k.a. Pele, Mr. Soccer himself, will kick off from the 20 to Mayfield.
Let's hope Gates gets into it pretty good here. We'll see. There it is. And it is a good kick. Gets it at the 33-yard line. He's following his blockers up the side, cuts it back to the middle. He's in the teeth of the defense, but he bounces it outside, and he's down the sideline and gone.
So about a 70-yard return.
He caught it at the 32, so it's a 68.
68 return.
Who was that?
I'm not for sure they're going to get it for you. Number 2 was the returner.
Xavier Biggers.
They are lined up offset. They don't have a football out there yet. They throw it in. We've come over to get in place. They are coming back over for a regular extra point. And so here is the snap. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good again. So with 5:30 left here in the first quarter, it is Mayfield 24, Edmondson 0. And we've got to do something and pour some salt in this wound to stop the bleeding, Scott.
Yeah, it's pretty tough right now, Granville. It's almost like I don't know.
Is it the old expression, it's like they can score at will?
Well, they're a very fluid offense.
Well,
we're not gonna say
he come right to the teeth there
did.
and then broke it out, and then he just run off and left us.
Yeah, they're very fluid on the offensive side in the kickoff returns. But
well, I will say
let's
this.
just say this: the Wildcats
look
look like they're scared to death right
well,
now.
it's the first time that we've had a free kick. I don't think we've had a safety, and so I don't know if kicking off from the 20 versus the 40 is a
Right. We just need to get to where we can breathe for a second.
Right.
And then, compose ourselves a little bit. With the quick hitting offense, it definitely has the Wildcat defense off their game.
right.
But we just need to take a breath and get our feet back in under us and, start putting up some fight here. And there's the kickoff. It's straight down the middle, and he's going to get out of the way of it, and it's going to bounce into the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats from the 20-yard line.
And, Scott, you know just as well as I do, we're going both ways. So
Sure.
our offense and our defense are struggling right now
Yeah.
against this group. And
And
I
when
don't
you're shook
and-
on one side, you're going to be shook on the
Well,
other.
what I'm saying is
Yeah.
I don't know if they've got an offensive line and a defensive line that they're running in and out, and they're less tired. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's maybe a uphill battle, but ain't no hill for a climber.
That's it. And we expect them to fight back, and that's it. That's exactly what I'm saying that they'll probably do. Noah sets up in shotgun formation, fakes the handoff. No, he does hand it off. He's got it up sideline. Takes it up to the 21-yard line. They're going to give him 1 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down, and it looks like they gave him 2.
They give him 2.
Well, they moved it back now, so it just 1.
Well, no, it was on the 20, and it's on 22 now.
Is
So
it?
they give him 2.
All right.
2nd down, 8.
5 minutes and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Noah sets up in shotgun formation.
Stacked.
There's the handoff, and they're keying in on Mills, and they're going to continue to push him back. A loss of 6 on the play, 7 on the play. Nope, they're going to give him forward progress a little bit there, Gramble. That's good, I hope. Yep, they are. So it's a loss of 5 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and about 14. And Noah sets up in shotgun formation. There's a snap. Rolling out to the right. He's got some pressure, but he's got a man open. He just throws it over his head, lofts it out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. They haven't got it changed yet. 4th down and 14 for the Wildcats at the 21-yard line. And let's see who they've got back there punting this time. Mr. Gates is back. And it's going to go into the end zone, and he needs to just, kick it out. There we go. And that is another safety.
I haven't saw the safety.
Yeah, they're all
Most of you-
discussing something. What are they discussing?
Well, he went to try to kick
It is a safety. They still haven't. Well, they look like they gave the signal, and then they
Well, he motioned like it went out the back of the end zone.
right. But our
It was
guy had
4th down.
our
so
guy
he's-
had possession of it, so
Right.
it's a safety.
Well, they haven't put it up on the
Yeah, I know.
scoreboard yet, so they have now. So with 3:54 left in the first quarter, it's Mayfield 26, Edmondson 0. And he didn't motion safety. He just motioned out of the back of the end zone,
Right.
and he keeps waving his hand. But that's still safety, I think. I think he was motioning it because we stepped out. Because he picked it up, was going to try to punt it, and they were all over him and threw him out of the back of the end zone. So now they're going back out, and they may talk some more. So this may not be over, Scott.
Yeah. Well, it is for right now. I'm just waiting to hit the button on the tweet.
We got a 3-man discussion.
And here comes the 4th.
Now he's calling for the safety. So, all right. All of that for a safety.
He's about 3 minutes late to the ball game.
And now he's going to make his 70-yard jog down here to this side.
And Edmonson County is going to kick off with a free kick again from the 20-yard line. Hopefully the Wildcat defenders can get down in coverage and put a stop on them here. Gates to kick the ball off. And it's a nice kick, booming kick. It's going to be fielded at the 35-yard line. He's cutting it back to the middle, cutting it to the outside, and if he takes the corner, he's got some room. And a nice job. Was that Noah Meredith with the tackle? Yes.
Yes, it was.
Noah Meredith with the tackle. It's going to take him down at about the 39-yard line. We'll see where they actually spot it. He could have got the 40.
I believe they're going to be about the
40
and a half.
Yep. Nope, they backed it up.
41.
Yep.
Like it. All right, let's back them up here.
We'll take it either way. And here comes Cartwright in shotgun formation. Single back in the backfield is number 24, Starks. And there's the handoff. He cuts it back, and he's got some room. If he goes the corner, cuts it back, and he's taunting. That don't care much for that, but if,
no.
you know, 3:32 left in the first quarter.
41-yard scamper to the end zone. They line up in this crazy extra point deal. After a second or so, they all move back over for the traditional kick. And Suter is on for the kick. Here is the snap. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good again. So with 3:32 left here in the first quarter, it is Mayfield 33, Edmonson 0. So, got to get something going, Scott, some way, somehow, to slow this Mayfield bunch down.
I don't know what it'll take, man. They're a very fluid offense, and they just seem to find holes and exploit. You know, we talked about that on the defensive side. If they're not laser-focused, their assignments, any mistakes that's made, Mayfield can put points on the board, and they're definitely showing us that, Gramble.
And I don't know if we're talking about it too much, but there is some speed to this red wave of Mayfield. They can hit the hose, and then they can. If they ever get to the outside, then they just.
If they ever find a lane, they're
put
gone.
their afterburners on, and they're gone.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Number 81, Suter on to kick off. Kicks it to the middle of the field. It's fielded, dropped, picked back up, and he's going to take it down at the 5-yard line. And let's see what we've got here.
Mark it on the 12, maybe?
No, it's not on the 12. It's on the 6 or 7. Yep. Noah sets up in shotgun formation. Doherty and Mills in the backfield with him. And they're going to hand the ball off to Mills coming out the right side. They're keying on him. He's going to be taken down about the 6-yard line again. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up second down at 10. Play comes in from the sideline. Actually, some more personnel coming in from the sideline. And here we go. And they're going to have to get the ball off quick. And they do. And Meredith takes it up to about the 7-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 1 on the play. That's going to be 3rd down and 9. Play comes in from the sideline. And here we go. Meredith sets up in shotgun formation. Man coming in motion. There's the snap. There's the pass, and it's down the sideline, and it's going to be one-hand interception at the 29-yard line. Number 15 cuts it back. He's still on his feet, and if he goes to the far corner, he's got a shot at making the end zone, and he does.
And we've got a player down over here.
That's Mac Hoover with a interception, one-handed at the 30-yard line.
And they got a flag down over here, so they're going to bring it back. So I think we've had a crackback on our player. I can't see who's down.
Let's see who the injured player is. Trying to look. Can't see a number on him.
I was blocked by the post, but I did see the flag and see him down.
But I didn't see who it was. But let's go ahead and take a quick break, Granville, and we'll come back here in just a minute. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we
Grayville Funeral Home has been a friend to our community for over 50 years, offering the care and services that families need. They're a full-service funeral home that offers cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-2149. Visit their Facebook page for more and stop by their facility at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Grayville Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve.
Welcome back to first quarter action of Wildcats Live. 1:39 left to go here in the first quarter. The Wildcats trail the Mayfield Cardinals by a score of 33-0. We just had an injury on the field, and luckily Casey Webb is up and walking under his own power over to the sideline. But that did negate the touchdown run on the interception. So Cartwright is going to set up with number 3 in the backfield, and that is Dumas. And it's going to be incomplete out to the right side. That's about the best play I've seen tonight. I like those incomplete passes, Grandma.
Well, their receiver is still standing where he was.
Yeah.
He missed the ball, and he's like, well, throw it to me again. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm going to stand right here until you get it back to me. Cartwright sets up in shotgun formation. Again, single back in the backfield is Dumas. Dropping back. There's a snap. Fakes a handoff, throws across the middle. And it's going to be a touchdown to the corner. And that's number 1 for Malik Kirby with a 16-yard touchdown reception.
A little flag to the left side of the end zone for a 16-yard pass play. Mayfield on to try the extra point. And here is the snap. Ball is down, kick is up, and it's good. So with 1:30 and a running clock, it is Mayfield 40, Edmonson County 0. So with a running clock here, Scott, it may be a quicker night for us, but I just want all of our players to leave safe and secure, but it's just kind of overwhelming at this point.
Yeah, and, we actually we knew it was going to be an uphill battle coming down here because we know how strong the Cardinals are, Granville. But, we had hoped to play a little better than this, but that takes nothing away from, the way the the way the Wildcats are coming out and working hard on the field. We've just made some mistakes tonight, and we've allowed them to get in the open field. And when you get them in those kind of positions, they are extremely talented and very quick.
I can really see why they've only lost one football game, too.
Absolutely.
And I heard rumor a minute ago that if they keep winning, they'll be playing here on every playoff game till they go to the state tournament.
Yep.
So.
There's the bounce. It's going to be picked up, taken up the right side, and he's going to be taken down out of bounds. So that's going to be some of the best field position we've had so far at Granville.
Yeah, it should be about the 26, 27, maybe 28, depending on how he walks out through there.
And again, tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by the Edmonson County Chamber of Commerce here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half.
We need some positive yardage here, Scott, because we're getting real close to being
negative
right now. So
I have a feeling we're going to put together a good little drive right here, Granville. Maybe wrong, but I have a feeling. Noah rolls out to his right, and he's going to throw it to the outside and out of bounds. And looking in the middle of the field, he's just tying his shoe. I saw somebody bend over, and I thought they might be hurt. But that was Alexander tying his shoe. That's going to be 2nd down and 10. 55 seconds left to go and counting here in the first quarter. Wildcats break the huddle.
This may be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah, I'd say so. Meredith sets up in shotgun. Dropping back, looking to pass. He's rolling out to his right. And he's got Elkins on the sideline, and he's got it at the 31-yard line. So it's going to be a short gain. That's going to be 3rd down and 7 coming up. But that is going to be the last play of the first quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, the Wildcats trail Mayfield by a score of 40-0. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
Grayville Funeral Home has been a friend to our community for over 50 years, offering the care and services that families need. They're a full-service funeral home that offers cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-2149. Visit their Facebook page for more and stop by their facility at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Grayville Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve. New things are happening with the Edmonson County Chamber of Commerce. With new leadership and new vision, your chamber is working hard to strengthen the business community in Edmonson County. Whether it's bringing you the annual Big Brownsville Bash, joining you for a ribbon cutting, or answering a simple question, our resources are here for you. To find out how your business can join for as little as $75 a year, call 270-597-4715 or visit EdmonsonChamber.com.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com. Tonight's second quarter action is brought to you by Grayville Funeral Home here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. Coming out of the break, Granville, getting ready to start the second quarter. The Wildcats trail the Cardinals by a score 40-0, and they have absolutely put a clinic on here in the first half, Granville.
And joining us in the booth is none other than Double D. Double D, what have you seen so far in the first quarter?
Well, it's been really something, Granville. Thank you for having me on, guys. Appreciate it.
And there's the halfback pass. Oh, and he mistimed his jump just a little bit. Nice job by the Wildcats to get out there, and I actually liked seeing that play come out. A little misdirection there. But Double D, what's been most impressive to you so far about this Cardinals offense?
Well, where do we start, Scott? They're big kids. They're athletic. They're fast. They're mean.
Yeah.
They love chewing up linemen. They love chewing up quarterbacks. Very, very impressive football team.
Yeah, very talented on the field. So And Edmonson County on the punt, 4th and 7. There's a snap, good snap. And there's the kick, good low kick. It's going to take a bounce. He's going to get it at the 40-yard line, bobbles it. And the Wildcats get down there on him. Let's see who that is. Is that Elkins? Nope. Yes, it is. Elkins with a tackle.
He was mad and slammed the football down at the end of that play.
Yeah,
Scott?
he did. I hope they stay mad on that side of the ball. But very talented team. And you know, we've talked about them, looked at them on paper, Grandma Darren, but you see it in person is completely different. Very fluid, very quick team, and they get after it. Cartwright sets up in shotgun formation. And he's going to hand the ball off coming around the right side. A little bit of room there. Ducks a tackle. Goes into the Wildcat.
And they blowed the whistle dead on that.
And that's Gavin Alexander getting up from the bottom of the pile there. But it's going to be a gain of 6 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 4.
Scott, really everything that they're doing tonight, when you talk about Mayfield's offense, everything they do, it's done with a specific purpose in mind. When there's a lane open, they find it, boom, they're gone. When, when they have any opportunity at all to get some yardage, they are doing it right then, and our guys don't even have time to react.
Right. Cartwright sets up. There's a snap, fakes the handoff. He's looking to pass. He's going to air it out down the side, and he's got a man on this sideline. The Wildcats converge on him. But that's going to be a nice gain for the Cardinals again, and that is number 15, Mac Hoover with the catch. And that's going to be enough for the Cardinal 1st down. Darren, they're exploiting any hole that they find, and that's what's impressive about them. They're patient, and they recognize that. Cartwright drops back, looking to pass again. He's wanting to air it out. Oh, he's got some pressure from behind, but he missed it. He gets around it. He's up the sideline, and he's going to run out of bounds.
Enough for the 1st down.
And he does have enough for the 1st down.
He's in trouble. Our guys are used to seeing that situation. Hey, we're going to go ahead and take him down. But lo and behold, they come out there with 1st down.
Right.
That's what good teams do. They find those spots, and they execute.
Absolutely. Cartwright sets up again. 8:35 and counting left to go here in the 2nd quarter. And there's a quick slant pass out to number 16. And this is the scoring pass that they had earlier. And it's going to do it again.
32
yards.
So
a 32-yard slant pass to number 16. And that is Braden Morris with a touchdown catch.
So just like the 1st quarter, they're scoring really quick. And we just don't seem to have an answer right now for just about everything that they're doing, offense, defense.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Granville. There's not really an answer for anything.
Kick is up and good. So with 8:11 and a running clock, it is Mayfield 47, Edmondson 0. Every time we find a bright spot, we made a good kick there, and he fumbled it, and we get a good tackle, and 5 plays later, they're in the end zone. It's just –
I'll tell you a bright spot, Granville. I think you would agree with me on this. Polly Eyes Pizza in Princeton
is solid.
Yes.
Probably one of the better places that I have partaken of a pizza.
Definitely my favorite.
I would tend to agree. That's probably one of the best pizzas I've ever put in my mouth.
We tried hard to destroy those 3 large pizzas between the 5 of us.
We did good.
We hung in there as long as we could, but we've only got about 2 1/4 down. Still got about a quarter of a pizza left, so that'll be at.
Well, in our defense,
Edmondson Boys headquarters tomorrow.
Preston did have lunch today,
and you can't blame him. Who wants to go without lunch?
Right.
I willingly did.
I did too.
I did too, but
because I knew we were coming. There's the kickoff, and it's going to be taken in the middle field at the 2-yard line, straight up the pike. He's going to stutter step and try to get around, takes it out to about the 19-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats.
I was talking to a buddy of mine earlier this week, Darren and Scott, and we were talking about this game, and you know, on paper, this team is a much better team than us, and now seeing it in visibility here, they are a better team. I'm not going to knock that, but we were talking that probably it would be a running clock, and they would probably throw their JV out in the second half at us. But from what I'm seeing, they may put their JV in here in the second quarter and save their kids for next week, because I'm not sure who they've got next week, but I think it's the winner of Fort Campbell and Breck maybe.
Handoff comes up the right side, bounces it back. That's Ace Doherty on his horse, and he's going to take it forward for a gain of 9 on the play. Great job. Yards and banked off a couple of tackles and went to the outside. They're going to give him a gain of 9 on the play. So it's going to be 2nd down and 1. Great job by Doherty. Noah sets up under correction in shotgun formation, single back. Taking it out, handoff to Mills, going up the right side. He's got enough for the Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down, gain of 3 on the play. 5:10 and counting left to go here in the first half. Again, tonight's second quarter action is brought to you by Greenville Funeral. Here, first half.
Going to have to hurry up with the play. 10 seconds left.
And there goes the ball up the right side.
Noah
nice little hole there. Noah with a keeper. Gain of 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. 4:20 and counting. Left to go here in the first half. Play comes in from the sideline. Meredith up under, in shotgun formation. And he's going to hand the ball off going up the middle. And again, nice run.
Still on his feet.
Still on his feet and still trudging. A little bit short of the first down by East Doherty, but another nice run. It's going to bring up 3rd down and so a gain of 4 on the play.
I will say there's no quit in this Wildcat team.
No, sir. No, sir. You can guarantee that they're going to fight it out. Noah sets up in shotgun form. The snap is low. He picks it up and just kind of throws it out of bounds. It's going to be incomplete. And I'm glad they didn't throw a flag there because I didn't see anybody anywhere near that one.
Well, they started over there.
Yeah.
And he got it past the line of scrimmage, so I believe you can throw it out of bounds.
The line of scrimmage is way back here.
I know, but he passed it. I'm just saying.
I'm just goofing.
He got it past the line of scrimmage.
Yep. I don't know if you can do that in high school or not.
4th and 1 here.
Wildcats going for it with 2:35 in counting. And there's a handoff, and he's got one on his back, and he's not going to get there.
Out.
It's knocked out. The 35-yard line. It's going to be Cardinal football. Recovered by number 20, I think is the number, Ken Shelley. 1st and 10 Cardinals from the Wildcat 35. Still in the game, and he is. There's the snap, dropping back, looking to pass. Pull. Sailing made a great break on the ball and almost comes up with an interception for the Wildcats.
Noah caught it on 1 bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That should count for something. 1:20 in the first half. The Wildcats trailing the Cardinals of Mayfield by a score of 47-0. Cartwright, there's a snap. He's going to hand the ball off to number 22 going up the right side. He's got some speed. He's in the open field, and somebody decided they was going to stop right there. And that was Mills.
That was Mills.
Yep. And a nice job by Mills. You could tell when he braced himself, Granville, he was getting ready to deliver one. Cartwright sets up. And he's going to hand it to him again, going up the right side. Nice job of the Wildcats to get in there. And a gain of 3 on the play. And they give it for Granny.
4, and I think this may be the last play of the half.
Cartwright drops back, hands it off to him again, going straight up the middle, and this time he's shucking him off. Put the ball in the end zone. And let's see what happens here.
If they recover it, it's a touchdown, but we'll have to wait and see what they call. They calling it a touchdown.
Yep, and it's a touchdown. We have no idea. But it was a fumble into the end zone, and Mayfield covered it.
So now the time has expired, so this will be an untimed down to finish off the half. So they're lining up for the old standard line shift. So untimed down here at the end of the half. Here's the ball. It's snapped. Ball's up, and it looks good. And with no time left here in the second quarter, it is Mayfield 54, Edmondson 0. We will return to our normal broadcast after a word from our sponsors.
You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at Edmonton.com.
It's time for the Precision Strip Halftime Show on your home for Edmonson County High School sports, Wildcats Live on Edmonton. Career at Precision Strip. Precision Strip in Bowling Green has many opportunities and is looking for team-oriented individuals who place high value on quality, service, and safety. With Precision Strip, you'll enjoy great pay and benefits that include a generous 401k and a workplace that values you. A high school diploma or GED is required. Learn more and apply online at precision-strip.com. That's precision-strip.com. For over 60 years, Grayville Funeral Home has been offering the services and care that you need. They're a full-service funeral home offering cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-214 at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Grayville Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-RX.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Back to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com. Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Precision Strip, providing careers for our area. At the half, the Wildcats trailed the Mayfield Cardinals by a score of 54-0. And Granville, what do you have for us for halftime stats, sir?
Well, so far, Scott, we've got 3 yards passing, 23 yards rushing. We've had 2 first downs. We've had 1 interception, 1 fumble, and 2 safeties against us for a lopsided score of 54-0 here at the half in Mayfield.
And that takes us down to our Student Athlete of the Week. Our Student Athlete of the Week is sponsored by County Clerk Kevin Alexander. Congratulations to Tyler Brooks. Tyler is a junior and the son of Robert Brooks and Donna and Eric DeWeese. Country and track team, Tyler just competed in the state meet and finished 39th out of 263 competitors. Not only is he a great runner, but he also is a great student as he holds down a 3.7 GPA, Granny. Solid. And number 39 in the state out of 263 competitors in the 5,000-meter run. That's solid as well. So congratulations, Tyler. You are the Wildcats Live Student Athlete of the Week. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the Precision Strip Halftime Show. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
It's time for the Precision Strip Halftime Show on your home for Edmonson County High School sports, Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. Take control of your career at Precision Strip. Precision Strip in Bowling Green has many opportunities and is looking for team-oriented individuals who place high value on quality, service, and safety. With Precision Strip, you'll enjoy great pay and benefits that include a generous 401k and a workplace that values you. A high school diploma or GED is required. Learn more and apply online at precision-strip.com. That's precision-strip.com. It's not something we like to talk about. It makes lots of folks uncomfortable. But the truth is, it's part of life. Folks have many needs when they lose a loved one, and one of those is a friend. Roy Grable and the staff at Grable Funeral Home have been friends of this community for a long time. Let Grable Funeral Home be a friend to you with pre-need counseling or other services. No one likes to talk about it, but at Grable Funeral Home, you can talk it over with a friend. Wildcats Live on the Edmondson Voice is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Alfred's Pharmacy provides super fast service, whether it's in the drive-thru, inside their retail location, curbside service, or even free delivery. Call 270-597-1044 to find out how they can save you time and money.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmondson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring.
A-Plus Kid Care brings hometown health care to our students here in Edmonson County. Edmonson County students are now able to receive individualized face-to-face care with our providers through new telehealth technology. Every student has access to many services, including strep, flu, and COVID testing. Parents, we encourage you to be part of your child's visit, and you're welcome to attend in person or remotely by video chat.
A-Plus Family Health Care. Care is what we
Scott Skaggs Photography is your locally owned and operated full-service photography studio. Whether it's weddings, babies, families, senior pics, or sports, Scott Skaggs Photo can handle it all. They also give back to our local schools, sports team, and community. Did you know they can also restore old photos? They can have your old and vintage pictures looking new again. Visit ScottSkaggsPhoto.com or call 270-792-2598 today. New things are happening with the Edmonson County Chamber of Commerce. With new leadership and new vision, your chamber is working hard to strengthen the business community in Edmonson County. Whether it's bringing you the annual Big Brownsville Bash, joining you for a ribbon cutting, or answering a simple question, our resources are here for you. To find out how your business can join for as little as $75 a year, call 270-597-4715 or visit EdmonsonChamber.com. Take control of your career at Precision Strip. Precision Strip in Bowling Green has many opportunities and is looking for team-oriented individuals who place high value on quality, service, and safety. With Precision Strip, you'll enjoy great pay and benefits that include a generous 401k and a workplace that values you. A high school diploma or GED is required. Learn more and apply online at precision-strip.com. That's precision-strip.com.
Welcome back to the Precision Strip Halftime Show. Here at the half, the Wildcats trail the Cardinals of Mayfield by a score of 54-0. And Granville, instead of doing keys to victory, because we pretty much know where we are with the keys to victory.
Yes, sir.
Let's take it down to tonight's second half adjustments, and they're brought to you by CNC Firearms in Brownsville. What do you expect to see with the Wildcats coming out in the second half?
Well, if I know the coaching staff, they're in there telling them we've got to do something different than what we've been doing in the first half because they seem like they're scoring at will. They're getting turnovers. They have took us completely out of our offense. So right now we need to set up many goals. And one goal that I would do if I was coaching is let's get a 3 and out.
Right.
Do the small little goals, and at the end of the game, respect the game, respect your team, and come out of here with some positives.
Granville, I've coached in youth league. I've coached in several different things, but right now is the time where the coaches are just as important as any other time. And if I were in the field house right now with the team at halftime, I think my message to them is just keep playing.
Yeah.
Keep playing hard. We've come up against a really tough team tonight. We knew it was going to be an uphill battle, but we still have pride in our team and what we do, and we're still going to fight. We may be outmanned tonight, but we're still going to go out and we're going to play football in the second half. So,
well, it's just like this. The seniors, this is their last game. This
right.
is their last hoorah. Go out on a positive note.
Right.
You can't really. I mean, you're down 54-0 at half. Highly unlikely that we'll come back and win this football game.
Right.
But make it respectable, and play with heart, play with Wildcat pride, and leave it all out on the field.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But don't do something hasty and don't start getting in these nitpicking fights and the other stuff that goes with, getting handed to you. So
yeah, don't let your overall frustrations,
right.
Go out to the field. And of course, we know they're frustrated. We're frustrated for them, and we always want them to be successful in everything that they do. And tonight's just not their night against a very tough opponent. But we still have pride in Edmonson County Wildcat football, representing Edmonson County. And I hope they come out here in the second half and keep fighting. That's all I want them to do is just fight.
Scott, I agree 100%. I will add this. When you look at the seniors that you've got here, they don't want to go out like this. Okay, they don't want to. If they give up, then there goes their season. Okay, so no matter what they come up with when they come out here the second half, I know these seniors well enough that whatever they've got left in them, they're going to leave it right here in Mayfield.
Yes,
right. That's 100%.
And that's all you can ask for, and that's that's a great thing. And I actually sent this to a senior last week after the game, and it's something that I've looked at for a long time. But this is the way I feel, even when things aren't going right. I just simply sent him a thing. It said, looking back, knowing that you gave it your all, win or lose, you finish a champion. And I think that's what we want to see out of our seniors tonight. Win or lose, leave it out there, and the score doesn't matter.
Right, and sometimes that does sound cliche. It does, and I know people kind of get tired of that. And one of the things that I'll say about you two guys on the football broadcast, you've done a great job of always trying to find the positives. And I know firsthand that's not always very easy to do. When you're playing against teams where you're outmanned, you don't, have a really positive outlook going into it. That's just the facts, guys. Sometimes you take the dirt and you're like, you know that it's going to be an uphill climb from the moment of kickoff until that last buzzer sounds. You know what's going to come your way. But our kids, this is it, man. And no matter how this thing ends up, and like Granville said, it's not likely we're going to, put much of a dent in this. We have to be realists at the same time. But these kids, they've worked hard, not just this year. These kids have worked hard, a lot of them, their whole lives, right. To get to this spot. And unfortunately, their football is going to end here tonight. So anything that you can find positive, just an extra block, an extra step, just an extra shove here and there, just something, to keep maybe a little momentum going. It's still going to be a long ride home tonight, but again, at the end of the night, You want our kids saying, hey, you know what, Mom and Dad, you know what, Coach, you know what, Wildcat fans, we left it out here tonight. That's what we wanted to do.
And another thing, too, Darren, we're homers.
Sure.
We're always going to be – once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. So we're going to love these kids regardless if we get beat 100-0 or if we win by 1 point.
Right.
But the one thing that I want these kids to take away, me and Scott are up here cheering them on each week.
Right.
Win or lose.
Right.
But what they have that we didn't have back when we played, we didn't have the Edmonton Voice doing these games.
Right.
But they can go back and look at these videos later on. Yeah, I played that game. Look at there, And I don't want any – I think me and Scott will both agree with this. We don't want to shed any negative towards our kids because we love them. We've been there. We've been in the trenches with them.
That's right.
So – we just try to shed a positive light on the game, even though, we're getting it handed to us down here in Mayfield. When we all found out we were coming to Mayfield, I don't think any of us was jumping up and down and screaming other than the fact that we were going to eat poly ice.
Yeah, a little pizza, right, 100%. So I also want to send a shout-out to our fans.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wildcat fans, they're great. You've always got the parents, the parents and the grandparents and the immediate families that change throughout the years. About every 4 years you get, a new group. But there's still the folks that tune in every Friday night. They want to see what's going on. They love the banter between you guys. They love chiming in on Facebook and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Without those fans, well, we wouldn't have much to do.
No.
We've got to have people at home watching. And we appreciate all you guys, and again, we're just trying to stay up, try to stay positive. We got great kids. These kids got to go to school tomorrow.
Right.
They got to walk down the halls tomorrow. We're going to see them out at the CB food store probably at the weekend. They're going to be working. They're, you've got the Santa's Helping Hands auction this Saturday. A lot of these kids are going to be working in that. They already have.
Sure.
What they're doing on the field, it doesn't just end on the field.
Right.
They're working hard in their school, and they're working hard in their community.
Well, I want to give another big shout-out. I know there's a couple of football players that's already made the statement that they're going to get back tonight and get up and go to basketball practice in the morning.
Right. How about that?
Okay. Now just think about that. You just come down here and got killed.
Right.
You're going to be stiff and sore, but you want to make – and two of them are seniors.
Yeah, and you're going to get home at 12:30.
You're going to get home at 12:30, take a nap, and then you're going to go in there and run I hope they still don't do the minute drills, but they might do it.
Yes,
Bless
they do.
the
Sure.
gassers.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Bless their hearts. But, yes, that's what I'm talking about, the Wildcat heart of these kids. I mean,
now, Granville, you said just a minute ago, and I agree with you, once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. What would you do if somebody required you to run a minute drill tonight after Poly Ice Pizza?
Well,
are you talking about at this age or at the age that those kids
this
are?
age right now.
Are you talking about right now after the
Right
game
now.
or right after I eat the pizza?
Well,
because there's a difference.
There is a difference.
Not much of a difference.
Because I asked the manager, could he take me out in the dolly and put me in the truck? I could attempt a minute.
I can make it about 59 and a half seconds.
Also want to say a special thank you tonight for our on-field photographer and reporter, Joseph Barr. If you guys have read any articles this year, football season, on the Evanston Voice, then you've seen Joseph's work, and you've probably seen him on the sidelines. He's freezing his buns off out there tonight while we're in a nice, cozy press box. But
well, I want to say
his work is fantastic. His photos are
he's
great.
done a fantastic
He's a
job
super
for us
humble
this year.
guy, and we're very fortunate to have him as a part of the
Well,
Evanston Voice team.
he is solid on the field, but off the field he is really solid. And I just want to give a big shout out to him because he can pack some pizza away.
He beat us
Now,
all tonight.
for all my WWE fans, we had a contest between the Big Show and AKA Hornswoggle.
Right.
Because that's what they look like. Preston is about 6'3", 6'4",
No,
6'5",
6'6".
6'6".
Yeah.
And he'll go well over 200. And then you've got Hornswoggle, who is maybe 5'2", 5'3", probably weighs 125 pounds with, heavy clothes that he's got on the field. And so I made a comment that we had to Hornswoggle go 7 rounds with the Big Show and took him out. So
7 slices.
7 for him.
7
yeah.
and this is deep dish. I know.
I'll be honest with you.
Deep dish pizza.
Everybody knows how big I am. I'm 6'4" and go 280, 285, somewhere in there. And he actually ate a piece more than I did. I mean, and he's what, 5'6", maybe?
Maybe.
And he weighs 140, maybe?
I would say maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he put the pizza, but he did it well.
But it was so funny because, you know, the Big Show, Hornswoggle, it kind of just got us tickled. But it was just amazing to sit there and watch. He just kept eating. And I'm telling you, his right arm is going to be sore tomorrow.
Nonchalant.
Yeah.
And for people that know, this pizza, I will compare it to the 8-pound pizza that you can get at Stellions.
Yeah.
It will knock it out
Except
of the park.
better. Yeah, it's like Stellions.
But it came, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, very, very
Yeah,
solid.
it was amazing. And that's going to take us down to the beginning of the third quarter here, folks. And looks like we're all set for the start of the third quarter, brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru here in the Patton Funeral Home second half.
Somebody wanted to know if you meant 59 seconds or 5.9.
No, I mean 59.5 seconds is how much I would have left on the clock. Yeah, I said it right. I said what I said. All out of bounds to start the second half.
That's one way to stop the clock.
Yep. And they're going to take the ball. Is it going to be at the 40, Granville, 45?
It should be on the 35, but they like to just move
Yep,
it
it
around.
is going to be the 35. Remember that one night they brought it out and they put it on the 40.
Well, I am really – weighs a little over 200. He actually showed me what he actually weighs, and I'm not going to say it on air, but he's big boned. I'll just say that.
He's a healthy young man.
He's a healthy young man. Absolutely. And does a great job with the videographers. And got in the game now. So I'm trying to check some numbers here. We've got number 11, Gray Robbins, in the game at quarterback. He replaces Cartwright, and there goes the handoff to the right side. He's cut it up the side. Still got some room. Busted out in the open. But that's number 34, Islam. And that's going to be enough for the play. Comes in from the sideline again. Gray Robbins, a 5'11", 175 freshman, comes in at quarterback in place of Cartwright. Receivers out to each side, single back in the backfield. Handoff comes to the right side, cuts it back to the middle. The Wildcats have him, and they're going to drop him down. Ken Shelley.
And 56 on the tackle.
Yeah, Alexander.
Hey, did you see that Facebook post of T.J. Massey the other day? He was with.
Was it about his toe?
No, it was no. He's. I think he's over the toe injury now that we can't have the fair until next year. But he was taking pictures with Cameron and the I think Gaines girl from UK or whatever. Boy, he can smile. Clean up nice, too.
And pass goes to number 28 going down the sideline. He cuts to the outside, and it's going to be a touchdown. That is Carson Neely with a 30-yard touchdown.
30-yard touchdown here in the third quarter with a running clock at 9:40. Now they've got 60 points on the scoreboard. Going to try the extra point. Looks like the same kicker. Been pretty solid so far tonight. Here is the snap.
How far was that one?
30 yards.
Well, I thought, sir. Thank you.
Here's the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. Looks dead center. So with 9:04 in the running clock, it is Mayfield 61, the Wildcats 0. Yeah, Scott, that T.J. Mason, he can clean up nicer than I thought. Most time I see him, he's got his old work clothes on, got mud all over him. Cleaned up, slicked his hair
I don't
back.
think I've ever seen him with mud all over him.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It may have been just one little dirt spot on the pant, but,
okay.
I mean, he was filthy.
Hey, let's do a little Wildcats live trivia here.
All right, here we go.
What is Preston's favorite cartoon character? Let's have the guesses. Go ahead and chime in with the comments. What do you think would be Preston's favorite cartoon character? The winner will get a bite of one of the cold slices of pizza that is in the back seat of the voicemobile.
Nice.
So we'll save that for you. But what would you think Preston's favorite cartoon character is? Go ahead and chime in on the Wildcats Live Facebook or YouTube.
He gets it. Gets a bite of one of the polyized pizzas.
I bet it's still good.
That's a deal right there.
I bet it's still delicious.
I'm telling you.
It's a deal.
Telling you, it's got to be.
And here's the kick to the far side. Elkins picks it up, bringing it back to this side. We've got a winner. We've got a winner. Nicole Pretty Ariandondo.
Yep. She's
that
the
didn't
first
take
I
very
saw.
long.
Seriously, the first
guess that I've got.
Yep.
Well, congratulations, Nicole. You win a bite of a cold slice of pizza that is in the back of the voicemobile. We'll get that to you
pronto.
And we'll get that out to you. Please allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery.
And you will be responsible for shipping and handling.
And off goes the Mills going up the right side. And he's going to go. Oh, they've got a little confusion going on the sideline. The person with the down marker was walking up through, walked with him. It's going to be second down in 3.
Now, Nicole, if you don't mind to tell us what your favorite cartoon is, and we will be glad to tell everybody on air.
Just make sure to send us a self-addressed stamped envelope.
Yeah.
So we can get that bite of pizza to you.
Meredith sets up in shotgun formation, and he's going to hand the ball off to Doherty this time. They had already closed in on him before he got the ball. It's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and 7. Loss of 4 on the play. Yeah, we was talking about cartoons earlier. My son is 23. He said the greatest cartoon ever is the original Tom and Jerry. He said they don't even have to have any commentary to be funny.
You're right.
Yeah.
They don't make them like that anymore.
Yep.
It could just be silent and just watching them.
SpongeBob is the closest, I think, to the comedy.
And here comes Meredith. He's going to keep it himself, take it up the middle. He's going to go forward for a gain of about 3 on the play. Looks like is where they're going to stop him. I don't know who's got the yard mark or the down marker over there, but they move before the ball stops. And it's a little bit hard to keep up with. So it's going to be 4th down and 3, it looks like, from here.
Well, now, I was disappointed because my favorite character, I say, boys, and so when I mentioned Foghorn Leghorn, Preston didn't have a clue who I was talking about.
Well, it's like what we hear Preston say a lot. I have no idea what that is.
Right.
Yes.
That's what he said.
Well, he's a lot younger.
So he looked it up, and as soon as he saw the picture, I know him.
Right. And here we go.
Oh, Sneaker-Rooney.
And let's see where they spot him. It looks like he's right at the first
they're
down
going to have to mark. They're going to.
I think they're going to give it to us.
I say he got a first down.
Yep, first down. And that's a Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down. Nice job to get up under center and get a good push coming in behind. 4:22 and counting left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Again, tonight's 3rd quarter action is brought to you by and drive-through here in the Patton Funeral Home second half.
Nicole's is Foghorn Leghorn.
Good.
So
Meredith sets up in shotgun. There's the handoff coming to the right side. Cuts it back.
Well, it's only one bite of pizza per winner, so you don't get the double dip.
Nope. Nope.
Second down and 7 after a gain of 3.
Can we go ahead and give her a big play of the game since she won her cartoon character?
Sure.
Second down and 7. Meredith sets up in shotgun formation. Mills is in the backfield along with receivers out to each side. There's the handoff faked, and Noah's going to try to get the corner. Stiff arm. Going to take it up back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up third down.
I just want to say right now, guys, for everybody watching at home, you have no idea how difficult it is to take the field right here in this scenario. With the score like this, with the running clock, you're 3 hours away from home. You have no idea how difficult it is to try to keep that same integrity, that same. So, again, hats off to the Wildcats because they're hanging in there the best they can.
And they're still fighting.
Yeah.
That's the key to everything, still fighting. It looks like they're going to take a timeout, and with that, we're going to take a quick timeout as well. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at edmonsonvoice.com.
Live on the Edmonson Voice is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Alfred's Pharmacy provides super fast service, drive-thru, inside their retail location, curbside service, or even free delivery. Call 270-597-1044 to find out how they can save you time and money.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on edmonsonvoice.com. Again, tonight's third quarter action is brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy and Drive-Thru here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. 61-0 here in. Did they not stop the clock with the timeout?
No, they did not.
I thought that was the whole point of the timeout.
Well, it was only supposed to do on timeouts and injuries, but they didn't. And
I don't think you can argue. Yeah, we ran off about 2.5 minutes of the clock there, and Meredith sets up in shotgun formation. Third down and 7. Man goes in motion, is Sailing. And drop back, looking to flat. Lions in the flats. And that's going to be fourth down.
Fourth and about 7.
1 minute left to go here in the third quarter. And it looks like they're lining up to punt the football.
Gates is back to punt.
Yep. And they have a man at the 50, and it's going to bounce.
Oh.
Nice kick over there.
Nice.
It's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 40-yard line.
The lineman.
And, of course, tonight we'll do in the postgame, we'll take a look at our seniors. But right now, we've still got some football going on here, folks. The end of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, the Wildcats trail the Cardinals by a score of 61-0. And we're going to keep it right here for tonight's fourth quarter action. It's brought to you by Scott Skaggs Photography here in the Patton Funeral Home second half.
So now it's going to be first and 10 with the ball on the 25. Now they've decided that since the third quarter ended, we're going to swap the ends of the field.
I mean,
but that's okay. We can do that.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that's what they were doing anyway. But
I'm surprised they didn't start the clock.
Zip. So here at the end of the third quarter, the Wildcats trail Mayfield by a score of 61-0. And again, Granville and Darren both on the headsets with us. Mayfield is exactly what we expected them to be tonight.
100%.
They very impressive team. They have great talent at the skill positions.
Well, there's a reason they're at the top,
right.
you know, and many, many reasons.
There's a snap. Handoff goes up the middle, bounces it to the outside. Noah Meredith had him by the legs, and he ran through, and he's going to take it up to about the 42-yard line. We'll see where they actually spot it because they're trailing him. They're not getting out there in front of him very quick, are they?
Well,
43.
That last hit Mills put on, we've got a player injured now because not sure if he fell on the ball or.
I think he took a pretty good lick down there.
Yeah, and he's going to be down, so we're going to take a quick timeout as well. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
Memories don't die, they live on in our hearts forever. A tombstone or marker should be as unique as the one it honors. Whether it's a simple but elegant headstone or a stately family grave tribute, Patton Brantley Monuments will work with you to create an exclusive masterpiece. We offer a large selection of monuments to honor your loved ones, available in all colors of granite and marble with all shapes and custom designs. To learn more about Patton Brantley Monuments, visit pattonfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live at EdmondsonVoice.com. Again, tonight's fourth quarter action is brought to you by Scott Skaggs Photography here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. And here they go. There's the snap. Handoff goes up the right side.
Oh!
Baker in the backfield stops him, and he's cleaned up. Nice job by Baker to get the initial hit on him. Alexander's there along with Melvin. And everybody in the backfield that time, Granville.
And a loss on the play.
It's going to be a second down and 15. Let's see. Make sure we still got the same personnel in for, yep. That's number 11 in at quarterback. That's Robbins. And the handoff goes up the middle, and he's got a hit of steam. Granville cutting it to the middle. Mills has got him and takes him down at the 40-yard line. Nice tackle by Mills in the open field. But that's another Cardinals first down, 9:25 and counting left to go here in the fourth quarter.
It was a great one-on-one play there by Mills.
Right.
You know, just a little juke there, and he's going to the house. But a good job by Mills to recognize it and take him down.
Robbins sets up in shotgun formation. And again, there's the delayed handoff going up the right side, cuts it back to the middle. He's still on his feet, but a nice job of the Wildcats again. They're just getting into the secondary. The secondary's making the good tackles, but they're way down the field when they do. And that's another first down for the Cardinals.
Well, you know, Scott, we've said it all year long is when we played a good team that they'll go out and then they'll find their blockers and then they'll hit the hole right behind their blockers. And Mayfield does a great job of finding the hole.
Yep, they're definitely solid. And here it comes around the right side. If he cuts it back to the middle and he takes it down to the 5, Doherty on the tackle. 8:10 and counting left to go here in the fourth quarter.
We got a flag back here in the backfield.
It's coming back then, isn't it?
Yep.
It was in the window facing. I couldn't see it for the window.
Back them up. Back them up 10 and let's try it again.
Yep, it's going to take them to the 32-yard line where it's going to be first and 10. Robbins gets the play from the sideline. There's the snap. There's the handoff going up the left side. He's got some room out and a blocker in front. And they're trying to get him. Noah Meredith finally cleans him up at about the 15-yard line. But nice job by the running back for the Cardinals to get a big run.
Hmm.
7 minutes and counting left to go here in the fourth quarter. Robbins again sets up in shotgun formation. Single back in the backfield. And there's the handoff. He cuts the outside, cuts it back to the inside, finds a little sliver, and takes it down inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be another first down for the Cardinal. And that's number 20, Ken Shelley for the Cardinals. And here we go. Robbins. And
the ball's
loose, and the Wildcats converge on it, and they're going to take him down. Looks like they're going to mark him at about the 13 or 14-yard line, but a loss on the play after the, I don't know if he just mishandled it or dropped it.
It was a low snap, and
yep.
And then he became discombobulated.
It's second down. Second down and goal from the 13. There's the handoff going up the right side, and a nice job of the Wildcats again to get over there and get him stopped. Noah Meredith was in on the tackle along with Mills. And that's going to bring up third down and goal from the 10. And let's see, they've got another guy coming in now, number 18. Deegan Fowler has come in as quarterback. There's a snap, there's a handoff. He's coming up the right side. And he's not going to get in.
The ball's out, and we got it.
The ball's out, and the Wildcats come up with it.
Nice goal line stance.
And that's number 28, Lyons, with the fumble recovery. And it's going to be first and 10, Wildcats with 4:40 and counting left to go here in the fourth quarter.
That's one way to keep them scoring.
That is. I still like the fight we see on the field right now.
I do too.
Danny. We appreciate, again, all of our listeners and watchers that are checking in with us tonight. We truly appreciate it. And it's going to be first and 10, Wildcats from a 9. Noah Meredith sets up in shotgun formation. Single back is coming around the right side. He's got a little bit of room, and he's going to go up to about the 23-yard line, it looks like. I'm sorry, the 13-yard line. It's hard to see the numbers through Darren's camera.
I like your positivity.
Yep. I'd love to be up at the 23. It'd be nice. They're going to mark it at the 14. So a gain of 5 on the play, second down and 5. Again, 3:33 left to go here in Mayfield. Noah sets up in shotgun formation. Backs to each side of him in the backfield. Receivers out to each side. Drops back, snaps a little low, throws it across the middle, and it's going to be complete to Will Sailing across the middle at the 20-yard line. And that's going to be a Lake Forest Recruiting Wildcat first down with the reception to Sailing. .250 and counting, left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Play this just right, Scott. We can keep the ball till the end of the game right here.
I think we're going to with it being first down. Noah sets up in shotgun. And there's the handoff going up the middle. And just the timing's off just a little bit on that stuff tonight, Granny. But good team playing on the defensive side of the ball will do that to you, won't it?
Yep. All it takes is a step.
2nd and 10. And I tell you, the Mayfield, I don't know who they're going to have next week, but whatever team it is going to have their hands full, ain't they, Granny?
I thought they said whoever Fort Campbell's playing, but I don't remember who was going to have to travel down to Fort Campbell. But they said they wouldn't know till Saturday, so I don't know if the game is Saturday or not.
Salem goes in motion, dropping back, looking to pass across the middle, and it's going to be picked off by number 43 in the middle of the field. He's going to take it to the right side, cut it back to the middle, and it's going to be a touchdown.
Pick 6.
From the 35-yard line. So it's 35-yard line. So it's going to be a 35-yard pick 6 by number 43. And that is Will Schultz.
And I believe we got a different kicker in, Scott, for them. Can't see the number of this young man. See what he has on the leg. The other kicker may have got a full muscle as much as he'd been kicking. 91.
And that is not on the list.
Kick is up and barely gets over, but it's a good. So with 39 seconds and counting and running hard, it is Mayfield 68, Wildcats 0. I'm not even sure they're going to kick it off now, Scott.
Yeah,
I believe this is the end of the game. Looks like people are lining up. So that's going to take us to the end of the game here in Mayfield, with Mayfield winning this ball game and moving on into playoffs, 68-0 over your Edmonson County Wildcats.
And that takes us down to the end of the game, folks. And we're going to take a quick break and come back with the postgame show. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
Vegetables, a fantastic deli with grab-and-go meals and homemade desserts. And if we don't have what you need, just let us know and we'll do our best to get it. We're also happy to carry your groceries out for you. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 597-2035 and like us on Facebook. CB Food Store, proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery store. Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmondson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfredsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com. It's time for the CB Food Store postgame show. And, folks, with it being the last game of the season, the coach is going to stay with the team tonight. And we won't be having coaches' comments tonight, but we will do the tonight's player of the game. It's brought to you by Walden's Barbecue, located at the Rocky Hill Crossroads. And as is tradition, Granville, with the player of the game on the last game of the season, we will give it to the Edmonson County seniors. Alex Elkins, Noah Meredith, Josh Gates, Michael Mills, Seth Baker, Austin McCombs, Tucker Kernan, and Casey Webb. And I hope we didn't leave anybody else. That's a list that we have been provided. So congratulations to our seniors. They are the Walden's Barbecue players of the game. Anything before we wrap it up, gentlemen?
I just want to say, guys, I really appreciate the hard work both of you guys have put in. Our cameraman, Preston Doyle, our photographer and field reporter, Joseph Barkoff. This is 9 years now that the Edmondson Voice has carried broadcast for Edmondson County High School. We consider that a great privilege, so we appreciate all the sponsors that make that happen. We also appreciate the partnership that we have with Edmondson County High Schools.
Absolutely.
The school district, they let us do what we do, and we're very grateful for that. Great community we live in. Not the result we wanted here tonight, but again, these guys just going to try to take some positives out of this thing, and look for a better tomorrow. That's about all you can say. But on behalf of Edmondson Voice, Scott and Granville, I do want to say we appreciate you guys for everything that you do.
Absolutely. We appreciate it as well. This is my 13th year. Just finished my 13th season. And honestly, Darren, from where we started when I had my first year here with, we were actually on the radio for 2 or 3 years there. And then once we made it over and the Edmondson Voice came into the game, it was a game changer for our community and for our sporting broadcasts. And, you do a fantastic job of putting a first-rate product out there for our community and our kids, and that's what they deserve. And, we all feel that way, and I think that's what makes it better for us. Granville is, you said earlier we're homers. We've been there. So we will always be hoping for success for our kids and loving it when they succeed and trying to pick them up when they don't.
The only other positive I want to take from this, all of you that have listened to us all year long, if you want to make me and Scott happy, listen to us next year. But we're fixing to go into basketball season, and you'll have Jamie and Darren to listen to. Keep listening, backing these Wildcats up, just being there to support them because they need us now more than ever, the way the world is in this time that we live in.
Yeah, and you can see right there on the field, Coach Zach Vincent's got his seniors huddled together.
Right.
And, I can only imagine what he's saying, but I'm sure it's, this is when it gets you in the gut, man.
Yeah.
This is when, you realize that this is it. It's all, coming to a close, and, it's really tough. It's a tough pill to swallow.
Right.
I remember being there, and because you really don't think about, well, when you start your senior year, no matter what sport you're playing, you're thinking, well, I got one more year and this is going to be great, and then just like that, bam, it's gone, it's over with, and so we just hope these kids can look back on some of the positives that they've seen this year. And, they've really grown as a football team.
Absolutely.
Over the course of the season. Their record's not going to reflect that. When you look at the stats and you look at their record, you're going to say, oh, man, boy, they were really down that year. Well, yeah, I guess so if you want to look at it on numbers. But as far as what they've been able to grow into from game 1 to game 10 tonight, it's been pretty significant. And these guys don't have anything to be ashamed of on their way home to Brownsville tonight.
Well, it was like we were talking about earlier. Here we are, 10, 11 weeks into the season, and it's like it just quickly went by.
That's right.
And these guys, like I said earlier, they've got something. They've got this video to look back on. But, tomorrow's a new day. They're going to start basketball and then move on. And then, hopefully all of them will graduate and go on and be nice young men. I mean, I want to give hats off to the cheerleading group. I mean, in the band.
Sure.
They've been every game that we've been to. I mean, most of the away games, they don't travel well. But we've got fan support. But when we have a home game, it's just loaded for bear.
Yep.
Anything else before we shut it down, gentlemen?
Appreciate it, guys. No, thank you.
All right. That's going to do it for the final time this year from Mayfield High School. The Wildcats fall to the Cardinals tonight. That's also going to do it for this football season for the Wildcats Live broadcast and production crew. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Granville Meredith, for all the games that he's done with us this year. Our fearless leader, owner-operator, Double D, Darren Doyle. Our videographer, Preston Doyle. And the newest member of the Wildcats Live team, Joseph Barkoff, who's done a fantastic job with getting fantastic pictures and writing great articles about the Wildcats. We also want to give a special thanks to our watchers and listeners, along with Edmondson County High School and our awesome sponsors who allow us to bring to the broadcast to you every week. For the final time this year, folks, good night, Wildcat fans. For Granville Meredith, I'm Scott Lindsay, and this has been another Edmondson Voice production of Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy, only on the Edmondson Voice.
You're listening to Wildcats Live on Edmondson County's #1 source for local news and information, EdmondsonVoice.com.